The key to Advantage's success has been very much about the quality of the members and the fact that they've been able to adapt their business so quickly. The world's changed, the world's moved on, and I think we've continued at a real pace.
Over the years, Advantage has ensured that we've kept up to date with industry issues by working with experts in the area, employing central staff that have experienced these things themselves.
Definitely the people make it, and I think what we've done is always invested in quality people who lead in their sector.
Ownership by the members is really important. Not only did small agents feel a sense of belonging, but larger agents that joined us felt they had a sense of ownership. Having a consistent leadership, I think that regularity of heartbeat throughout the organisation.
That we genuinely care about the members, our shareholders, and it's just ingrained in our DNA.
Those three factors are the key to success. Ownership, consistency of approach, and a real sense of caring.
The major change is travel agencies and travel management companies have gone from what I would call lifestyle jobs. They have become much more professional and have had to in terms of staying one step ahead of the client or the customer and keeping up with technology as well as the legal and regulatory requirements.
Some of them have owned their businesses for a long time. They've lived through the advent of the internet. They've had to look at what they do, how they work and modernise, and I think they've really risen to the challenge.
Our members continue to defy the scaremongers that foresee the decline of the traditional travel agent, and that's because they change and adapt to meet their customers' needs.
They've become consistently more commercially aware, and they're grasping very quickly commercial opportunities presented to them.
In the last 7 years, I think Advantage Business Travel has really upped its game. We've expanded our supplier offering for our members. We've offered more training and networking opportunities.
The real key strength we have that we've been able to take our members on a journey, and we've really been able to lead the way. Our members don't leave, and that really underpins the fact that members are with the right business.
A standout memory for me during my time at Advantage was my first conference in Killarney in 2001. I was totally overwhelmed by the number of business partners and members who attended and how highly regarded Advantage was in the travel industry.
Seeing our members wipe the floor with them competitors at award ceremonies. I mean, we used to get back the next day for an award and count how many Advantage members had won, and it was probably 70–80%.
Standout memory, there's been so many over the years. The key ones, I guess, firstly probably the introduction of CAPS, our centralised payment system, to Gateway and Gateway 2 subsequently. The introduction of AMS in 2009 was a bit of a game changer for us. And finally, I think Advantage Holidays.
And I think one of the most successful things we've ever done is form the Focus Partnership. I think that's been a real force for good in the business travel arena.
But I still believe the Advantage Conference is one of the best.
The standout moment would be Nando Parrado. The challenges he overcame, everyone in the audience was massively affected, because we've never had to cross the Andes to get out of a problem in travel, but sometimes it definitely feels like you're doing that.
Meeting Joanna Lumley, she came onto the stage and she said, "Don't you think Colin looks a little bit like Gregory Peck?" And I went, "Well, we all have that."
Last year at the big celebration lunch, I was asked on stage to look adoringly into Julia's eyes while we were serenaded.
Standout memory was probably a sit down or fall off memory actually. I was responsible for taking Julia on. I interviewed her, and during the interview I actually fell off my chair whilst I was interviewing Julia.